Hi, I'm Officer Jennifer. I'm going to be interviewing you today. Why are you here today?
I'm here for my citizenship interview.
Why do you want to become an American citizen?
I want to become U.S. citizen because I believe in the U.S. Constitution and I want to vote in the next federal elections.
Excellent. What do you miss about your old country, Brazil?
I miss my family and the food.
Okay. Are you ready? Do you have any questions before we begin?
No, I don't have them.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Put down your hand. What did you just promise?
I promise to be loyal to the United States.
Okay. Do you promise to tell the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Explain how you are eligible to become a U.S. citizen.
Because I have permanent resident for 3 years and 6 months, and my husband is U.S. citizen.
Okay, how many years has he been a U.S. citizen?
It's about 3 years and 6 months.
No, for your husband, how many years has he been a citizen?
It is about 12 years.
Okay, and then, and how many years have you lived in the United States?
20 years.
No, you. How many years have you lived in the United States?
3 years and 6 months.
Okay, good. What is your current legal name?
Fabricia Maria Fernandez.
Okay, is the name on your green card the same as your legal name?
Yes.
Okay, and what is your date of birth?
August 8, 2000. 2000.
2000? What date did you become a legal permanent resident?
November 10, 2017.
What is your country of birth?
Brazil.
What is your country of nationality?
Brazil.
Are you requesting any accommodations because of a physical disability?
No.
Okay. Are you Asian or are you Latino?
I'm Latino.
Okay. I'm going to ask you now about your residence. What is your current home address?
It's 1010 Decatur, North Las Vegas, Nevada, 89055.
Have you lived anywhere else in the past 5 years?
No.
Okay. Now let's talk about your work. Where do you work?
I work at the casino.
Okay. And what is the name of your casino?
Bellagio.
Okay. So should we come and see you at Bellagio?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. What is your job there?
I'm busser.
Okay, good. And how many years have you worked there?
2 years and 3 months.
Okay. During COVID-19, were you laid off during that time?
Yes.
And did you receive unemployment benefits?
Yes.
But now you're back at the casino, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Have you had any other jobs in the past 3 years?
Yes. My first job was in the other restaurant, and I worked for 5 months.
Okay, good. And have you gone to school?
Yes, I did.
Oh, where did you go to school?
I went to the Catholic Church and the library, English free at the library.
Very good. So at Las Vegas, North Las Vegas has English classes in their library?
Yes.
In the library? Yes. Excellent. Let's recommend them. Okay. Now let's talk about travel. Have you taken any trips outside the United States in the past 5 years?
No.
Okay. Okay, so I hope you travel to Brazil soon. I'm going to ask you now about your marital status. What is your current marital status? Is married, correct? How many times have you been married?
Once.
Okay. And how about your spouse? How many times has he been married?
Twice.
Twice, okay. And he is a US citizen. Was he born in the United States or did he naturalize?
He was naturalized.
Okay, very good. How many biological children do you have?
I have one.
One child.
Boy.
And how old is he?
He's 16 years old.
And is he in the United States with you now?
Yes, he lives with me.
Okay, so when you become a citizen, he becomes a citizen, okay?
Okay.
But I hope he can go through one of the N600 oath ceremonies. That would be good for him. Do you have any stepchildren?
Yes, I have one.
And does he live with you?
Yes.
Okay, I hope he and his big brother get along together. Okay, now let's go to additional information. Have you ever claimed to be a US citizen?
No.
Have you ever voted in any US elections?
No.
Okay, so soon you will be able to vote in some elections. Some are going to be coming up. Do you have any title of nobility in a foreign country?
No, I have not.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent?
No.
So what is legally incompetent?
It's like when you can make your decision by yourself because you have mental problems.
Okay, very good. Have you ever failed to file your taxes?
No, never.
Do you pay your taxes every year?
Yes, I do.
Do you belong to any groups or organizations?
Yes.
Okay, what organizations do you belong to?
I belong to culinary union is for my job.
Very good. Okay, so that's a labor union, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
No, never.
Have you ever been a member of a totalitarian party?
No.
What is totalitarian?
Is the government has total control. The population is like Cuba, North Korea, China.
That's communist. They are not totalitarian, okay? But some people have absolute control. Maybe you can say that about North Korea, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever been a terrorist?
No, never.
Okay. Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence?
No.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, or member of a particular social group or political opinion?
No.
So what is persecute?
It is when you hurt very badly somebody because you want to like information or you want the person make something for you.
Okay, so that's torture. So persecute means to hate somebody because they're different than you. So you hurt them because they're different than you. So have you persecuted anybody?
No.
Okay, good. You've never tortured anyone. Have you ever tried to kill anybody?
No.
Have you ever tried to stop somebody from practicing their religion?
No, never.
Okay, have you ever been a member of a gang?
No, never.
What's a gang?
It's a group of bad people.
Yeah, very good.
A lot of violence in the street with other people or
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So now, have you ever been arrested or committed a crime?
No, never.
How about traffic tickets? Have you ever been cited for a traffic ticket?
No, never.
Okay. Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No, never.
So what's a habitual drunkard?
It's when the people drink too much alcohol like every day.
Okay. And have you ever been a prostitute?
No.
What's a prostitute?
It's when the person has sex for money.
Very good. Have you ever sold or smuggled illegal drugs or narcotics?
No, never.
What are illegal drugs?
It's like cocaine, heroin, and sometimes marijuana.
I don't know. Okay. Federally, marijuana is illegal, but some states say marijuana is okay. It depends. I'm not sure of your laws in Nevada.
Las Vegas is legal.
Legal? Really?
Yeah.
I don't like the smell though.
Me too.
Okay. Did you marry your husband to get an immigration benefit?
No.
Why did you marry your husband?
Because I love him.
Okay. How did you, this is a good story. How did you meet your husband?
He was on vacation in Brazil in his mom's house, and we have one common friend, and she asked me, Fabricia, do you want to meet my friend, because you have one son, he has other son, he's divorced, and you are single. Maybe you can talk a little bit. And we started to talk and start the relationship. And when past 2 years, we decided to get married and start the documentation for I can travel to United States.
Okay, that's really good. So were you married in Brazil or in the United States?
No, he come back to get married with me in Brazil, with
Okay.
all family.
Oh, wow. He traveled with his whole family?
Yes.
Wow. That's neat. That's really nice. Okay. So, okay, now I'm going to continue on. Have you ever helped anyone enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever gambled illegally?
No.
Okay, and what is illegal gambling?
It's when you play cards, but you don't pay taxes from the government. This is
Okay,
illegal.
great. Perfect, perfect. Okay, have you ever failed to support your child?
No, never.
Okay. Have you ever lied to the US government to get public benefits?
No, never.
What are public benefits?
Is when you receive some money or help from the government to pay rent or food, like food stamp.
Perfect, perfect. Have you ever been deported?
No, never.
What is deported?
When US send back you for your country because you don't have document like green card or
Yeah,
visa.
great. Okay, I forgot to ask you, did you serve in the Brazilian army?
No.
Do you have any weapons training?
No.
Okay, good. Do you support the Constitution and the form of government of the United States?
Yes.
What is the Constitution?
Is the supreme law of the land.
And what is the US form of government?
It's Democratic Republican.
Okay, and do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
What is the oath of allegiance?
It's a promise to be loyal to the United States.
Do you, are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the US government?
Yes.
Okay, and then if the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms for the United States?
Yes.
What is to bear arms?
It's to carry one gun for help and protect the United States.
Okay, and are you willing to help them to perform non-combatant services for the US Army?
Yes.
And what is non-combatant?
It's like you work with the military, but no use games. It's like translation or help nursing or clean.
Yeah, exactly. And are you willing to help the government during a national emergency?
Yes.
Do you promise everything you said is true?
Yes, I promise.
Okay, would you like to answer some civics questions?
Yes.
So you said that your son was 16 years old, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you look too young. You look too young. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, maybe you had your baby when you were 5 years old.
Oh, no. I was 18
no,
to 19.
You look too young. Okay. Okay. Number one, what is the one amendment or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
Okay. Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because they represent 13 original colonies.
Okay. Who makes federal laws?
The Congress.
What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States?
The terrorists attacked the United States.
We elect a president for how many years?
4 years.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Is free the slaves.
What are two cabinet level positions?
Secretary of Education and Secretary of Commerce.
When was the Constitution written?
1787.
1787, very good. What is the political party of the president now?
Is Democratic.
And when is the last day you can send in your federal income tax form?
April 15th.
Wow, very good. I'm glad you mentioned Secretary of Commerce for Business. So I know you want to be a businesswoman. So